It's kind of a problem play. It's about capital and labor. I wouldn't bother to make a point out of all this, except later on if you happen to see a lot of naked women being chased through the woods. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. This play is full of symbolism. I work at the Sleep Tight Pajama Factory in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The Pajama Game is the game I'm in, and I'm proud to be in the Pajama Game. I love it. I can hardly wait to wake and get to work at 8. Nothing's quite the same as the Pajama Game. I'm an executive. I'm a time study man. I can tell you per second exactly how many stitches go into a pair of pajamas. I can time anything. You'll see once we get down to the factory. All right, let her go! All right, girls, hurry up! Hurry up!
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Can't waste time! Can't waste time! We're racing with the clock. We're racing with the clock. And the second hand doesn't understand that you're rapidly breaking your fingers, and your constitution isn't made of rock. It's a losing race when you're racing with the racing with the clock. You're racing with the racing with the clock.
I've got my stopwatch on you. Now watch for the symbolism. Look out, here comes President of the Union. Boy, he's sharp. He knows what's going on around here.
Hey! I lost my lunch bucket. Anybody see my lunch bucket?
I told you he was sharp.
Her is the cutest one.
He's relaxing, but there's another side to his character.
How about it, Prez? If we don't get a 7.5-cent raise by the first of the month, we strike. You said it. You said it.
You said it.
See how ideas keep creeping through? That takes the sting off the sexy parts. Look out, here comes my boss, Mr. Hasler. There's capital for you, capital with a capital C. He's a great economist.
Waste, waste, waste! Oh, turn off those damn lights. Do you think J.P. Morgan got rich leaving lights burning all over Wall Street? Where's my secretary? Gladys!
Yes, Mr. Hasler?
I love her. I love her.
Where's the new superintendent?
We can't find him. Oh, here's Mabel. She'll know.
Where's Sorokin?
He's around the plant somewhere, Miss Hasler. First there was a leak in the water tower, then it went down to the boiler room.
Well, go find him.
Yes, Mr. Hasler.
Gladys, take a letter.
Yes, sir.
Board of Directors. Employees demand for 7.5 cents raise. Absolutely unnecessary. Hines?
Yes, sir.
Keep things going.
Okay, Chief. All right, girls, hurry up. Can't waste time. I've got my stopwatch on you. Hurry up! Hurry up!
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Waste time! Hurry up! Waste time! When you're racing with the clock. When you're racing with the clock. And the second hand doesn't understand that your back feet breaking your fingers, thinking your constitution isn't made of rock. It's a losing race when you're racing with the racing with the clock.
When will old man Hasler break down and come up with our 7.5 cent raise? How in hell can I buy me a swell new second-hand car on that salary base?
What do you think of the new superintendent? He's cute! He'll never last! He's kind of fresh for a new superintendent. I like a man with spunk! You like a man, period!
All right, girls, hurry up. Cut out the laughter. Tempus fugit, tempus fugit.
Waste, waste, waste!
Hurry up.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Waste time! Hurry up! Waste time!
When you're racing with the
Waste
clock.
time!
When you're racing with the
Waste
clock.
time!
And a second hand does not
Waste time!
understand. Back and breaking your
Waste
fingers,
time!
thinking
The
your
Constitution isn't made of rock! It's a hurry up! Waste time! Hurry up! Waste time!
the clock.
Waste time! Racing, 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 racing.
We can fix this while they're at lunch. No, it's the number 9 machine.
Here you are.
Thanks. The new super won't last. A Chicago guy. He don't belong in this town. The whole second floor is broken down, and they couldn't find him anywhere. He was fixing a boiler, and then he yells at me. I don't stand for that. There are plenty of other places I can work. I don't have to take that crap off of nobody.
Hey, bring me a screwdriver.
You know what they're paying up at the packing plant? 93 up, and that ain't hay neither.
Screwdriver.
Oh, Mr. Sorokin!
Yes, Mabel?
Mr. Hasler's gone down to the shipping room. He wants you right away.
I've got to finish this. I can't.
Yes, I know Mr. Hasler can be quite difficult sometimes. You're the 3rd superintendent we had this year.
And then the last one you'll have this year, Mabel, because I want this job.
Oh, you don't say.
Now you're talking, boy.
Hey, bring me a switch.
I'll tell him you're awfully busy.
Thanks. Let me tell you something else. They're paying 84 up at the casket company.
My gosh, you'd be a sensation at the casket company. Maybe you can get a job as a tester and just lie around in coffins all day. Now hurry it up.
I'm hurrying.
Well, hurry faster.
Hey, you can't do that to me.
The hell I can't, it just did. Got the screws?
Well, I'll fix you. I'm getting the grievance committee.
Now go get him, it'll give you something to do.
I don't have to take that crap off of nobody.
Go away. You bother me.
I'll show you. On my weak arm, too.
That grievance committee can start quite the rhubarb.
This whole town's a rhubarb.
You'll get used to it.
I hope so. We'll need a bigger switch and we'll need another fuse.
I'll run down to the storehouse.
A new town is a blue town. Who do you know? And show me what you can do, town. There's no red carpet at your feet. If you're not tough, they'll try to beat you down in a new blue town. The old town, it's not like the old town. You don't take long to find that you're in a cold town. Well, you know you can lick it. Didn't buy a round-trip ticket to this cold, cold new blue town. Well, nobody asked me to come here, and nobody asked me to stay. Made up my own mind, and I know that I'll find my own way. Since that first day when I said, "Hi, town," they damned well tried to make me say, "Goodbye, town." But I won't leave until I make it my town. They'll see this one-horse, two-bit hick of a new town ain't gonna lick me.
Mr. Hasler's looking for you. Did you get lost?
I had to fix the number 9 machine.
I expected you in the shipping room.
Don't pay any attention to him, Sid.
Thanks.
When did you get so familiar with him, Sid?
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. I just like to be friendly.
Friendly? You're always flirting. Dancing on the green? Jukeboxes?
After this, when I send for you, I'll expect you. That's the way we run things around here.
Since that first day, I said, "Hi, town." They damn well tried to make me say goodbye, town. But I won't leave until I make it my town. They'll see this one-horse, two-bit hick of a new town ain't gonna lick me.
I heard about you beating up that boy.
I did not beat him up.
Well, he's dangling his arm like it hurts something terrible.
Let him take it up with the grievance committee.
He's doing that, don't worry. Here comes Babe Williams.
I'd be delighted to talk to him.
All right, mister. Here's the grievance committee.
Oh, is this the committee?
That's right, Mr. Sorokin. This is the committee.
Charlie, this grievance committee is different.
Hey, never mind the snow job.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, look, I shoved the kid. What's the next move?
He says you hit him.
I did not. I just... look, Miss Wilson, I've got a lot of problems on my hands.
Her name is Miss Williams.
What's the difference?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Williams.
Doesn't matter.
Well, he ought to know the committee's right name.
Take it easy. Look, Mr. Sorokin, I've got quite a few problems of my own right now. This helper says you socked him.
He does.
Yes, I do.
Well, let's just say I shoved him. Sounds more refined.
Mr. Sorokin, Mr. Hasler wants to see you in his office right away.
Tell him to... Tell him okay.
This is a crisis. The tops are 15 minutes behind the bottoms.
Let's be practical. This is a whole lot of damned nonsense.
We don't happen to think so, Mr. Sorokin. You're not supposed to strike an employee. We have rules about that.
I know. For both sides, I hope. Now, look, Miss Williams, I'll spread it on the table for you. This young man needs vocational guidance.
Oh, you think so?
He wants to be a bank president. I don't think he's happy as a factory helper.
I don't see what all this has to do
Forget
with
it! Well, it seems you haven't made a very good impression on our new superintendent.
He ain't got no right to shove me around like that, especially on my weak arm.
I've got to get this factory going. Can we take this up later?
Of course we can, Mr. Sorokin. That's in the rule book, too. Go tell the nurse to check your arm and then send me the report.
Can't shove me around. It was broke once already.
Thanks for your cooperation, Miss Williams.
It's all in the rule book.
Must read that rule book sometime.
You certainly should.
All right, girls, hurry up. I've got my stopwatch on you.
When you're racing with the clock, when you're racing with the clock, and the second hand doesn't understand that your back may break and your fingers ache and your constitution isn't made of rock. It's a losing race when you're racing with the racing with. It's a losing race when you're racing with the racing with the clock.
You elected me president. You gotta have confidence in me.
Look, I only said
Look,
that...
this is no time to be talking about no ultimatums and no strikes.
Yeah, but that's 7.5 cents. It's...
Wait a minute. Now, there ain't no question but we're gonna get that 7.5 cents. Other companies are paying it, and we're entitled to it, but we gotta be smart. Wait till old Hasler's got so many orders to fill, he can't afford to shut the place down. Then we got him.
Oh, you bet.
Well, I wouldn't want no super to try and shove me around. Hi, Prez.
Hello. Say, babe, what about that kid that got hit? What'd the super have to say for himself?
Well, that's one for the birds, Prez. The kid hasn't even got a bruise on his arm. He's a faker.
You think so, huh, babe?
Oh, sure, he's a phony. If that guy Sorokin ever really hit him, he'd break him in two.
Okay.
Mr. Sorokin is so strong.
He's so wonderful.
What's this? The new super. I think he's simply woo-woo, don't you?
I didn't notice.
I noticed.
I thought Babe was noticing too. Yeah, she lit up.
Oh, you girls are getting...
Love comes at last to Babe Williams.
Oh, get off it! I hardly looked at the man. I'm the grievance committee. Love, are you nuts?
Some people can't tell when it hits them.
Bah. All you gotta do is say hello to a man, and they've got you whispering in his ear. All you've got to do is be polite with him, and they've got you spending the night with him. If there's a guy you merely have a beer with, they've got you setting the wedding date. It seems they've just gotta have some dirt to bend your ear with. So, before they start, I herewith state I'm not at all in love, not at all in love, not I, not a bit, not a mite, though I'll admit he's quite a hunk of dynamite. He's not my cup of tea, not my cup of tea, not he, not an ounce, not a pinch. He's just an inch too sure of himself for me.
Well, of course, you've noticed that manly physique and that look in his eyes.
I'm sure he can cut most any man down to size.
He must be as fierce as a tiger when he's mad. And I'll bet he cries like a little boy when he's sad.
But I'm not at all in love, not at all in love, not I, not a straw, not a hair. I don't care if he's as strong as a lion or if he has the rest of you sighing. You may be sold, but this girl ain't buying. I'm not at all in love.
She's not at all in love, not at all in love, oh no.
Not a pin, not a crumb.
Must be the summer heat that gives her that glow, 'cause she's not at all in love, not at all in love. She cries.
Not a snip, not a bite.
Must be the light from the ceiling shining there in her eyes. He's young and handsome and smart, and we can't get over it.
But this lady's heart he doesn't affect a bit.
It's easy to see that her downy face, the grin she always wears. And she does this because she ran up a flight of stairs. Obviously, naturally, certainly.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Sorry.
She's not at all in love, not at all in love. No, she's
No, I'm not.
not a dot,
Not a touch.
no, not much.
When I fall in love, there'll be no doubt about it, 'cause you will know from the way that I shout it.
You're shouting.
I haven't fallen.
She hasn't fallen.
I'm not at all in
Got those figures for Mr. Hasler?
They're in the file.
Where's your boss?
On the first floor, a couple of girls had a fight. Superintendent's office. Yes, it. Dolores Paradiso. That's her name. She's supposed to be elegant. She could sew a button on the fly like she was pouring tea for the Queen of England. Come. Oh, yes, she can pull hair, all right. Them girls spoiled a piece of goods. When Mr. Hasler finds out, there'll be blood all over the place.
Want to buy a ticket for the picnic?
Might as well get it over with.
$1 and all the beer you can guzzle.
No bid for me. Gives me heartburn something awful.
Me too.
You.
You gonna do your knife throwing act this year, Mr. Hines?
I suppose so. There always seems to be a demand for it.
Was you honest on the real stage?
That's where I met him, Poopsie. He was throwing knives at a woman at the Majestic Theater.
Is Mr. Hasler in his office?
No.
Here, one hard-earned dollar. And I hope the ham isn't as salty as it was. Last Union picnic, I was dried up for almost a week after.
Thanks.
What are you going... Leaving a note for him, huh? Carrying on with Sorokin, huh?
Oh, Vernon.
I saw you leave that note on his desk. I'm not blind. That's why you wore that low-neck dress to work today.
You make me scream, Vernon. You just make me scream.
All right, then. What's in it? I dare you to tell me what's in it.
Read it, then go cut your throat.
Okay. Payroll, $7,502.01.
That means I love you in Morse code.
Ain't you ashamed of yourself, Hinesy?
Now that we got that settled, do you think you can trust me as far as the ladies' room?
I'll never be jealous again, Mabel. Never.
Maybe I'll give you cause someday.
Oh, Hinesy. Hinesy.
I've learned my lesson. I'll never be jealous again.
You stick to it now.
Absolutely.
That's easier said than done.
I can do it.
I knew it, but let's take an example just for fun. Picture this. You're sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
There I am. I'm sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
Here she comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned. Her stockings are not very straight.
Here she comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned. Her stockings are not very straight.
Later on, she gets a bouquet with a card saying to baby, you were great. Well, Hinesy, what you go do?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous again.
Nice work, Hinesy. Now let's take another example. Picture this. You've nothing to do, so you drop it to chat for a while.
There I am, with nothing to do, so I drop it to chat for a while.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a
Then
smile.
you see a shirt and a tie and a pair of pants and a nice, neat little pile. Well, Hinesy,
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again.
that's the stuff, Hinesy. You're practically cured.
There will be no more nightmares to sleep through. No more keyholes to peep through.
No more bushes to creep through.
That's my plan.
Well, now that you're a new man, picture this. You go to your sweetie's apartment, you borrow the keys.
There I am. I go to my sweetie's apartment. I borrowed the keys.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
Then to boot, she tells you she was in the arms of her cousin who's back from overseas.
Oh, her cousin back from overseas? Do you expect me to believe that? Oh, I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again.
Oh, Hinesy, such a gentleman.
Watch this.
Okay, Hinesy.
There's more.
Okay.
A feather. Oh, come on.
Can I bring it back?
Oh, yeah. You can do this.
Oh, yes, Hinesy. Mabel was something back in her day.
I'm gonna fall over. I'm so happy.
What right has the union to run their Coca-Cola machine with our electricity? It's just as Fulton Lewis Jr. said last night. Do you listen to Fulton Lewis Jr., Sorokin?
Well, I'm rather flexible on the matter.
Well, say, has he got their number? Keen mind, one of the greatest thinkers in our country today. Should listen to him every night. It ought to be in every executive's contract. What's this? This book shouldn't be left lying around. Gladys! Where have you been?
I've been to the ladies. Isn't that all right?
But this book...
Oh, Mr. Hasler, you scared the life out of me. Look, I got the key right around my neck. It's all right.
I don't want it left lying around. Is that clear?
Yes, Mr. Hasler.
If I can't trust Gladys, who can I trust?
I wouldn't know.
What was my book doing here, anyhow?
The old man's got a bad case of bookitis, hasn't he?
Oh, yes.
Wonder if he's got a skeleton locked in there. Huh. Hey, say, Mabel, tell me something. What kind of a girl's this Babe Williams?
Babe, she's peppy, full of spunk.
Is she married?
No, not quite.
What do you mean, not quite?
Well, she was close once. She was engaged to the Johnson boy. Then one time at a football game, she pushed him off the end of a bleacher, then gave him a concussion. That broke the engagement.
Outdoor girl.
Gladys is crying. She's hysterical. I don't know.
She brought the ledger up here to enter the total cost, Mr. Hasler.
Well, why in hell couldn't somebody say so?
My gosh.
Give me ladies' pants. Is this you, Prez? Oh, yeah, Sorokin speaking. Say, whatever happened to that complaint? From the helper I'm supposed to have socked. Yeah, I'd like to get it settled. Could you send the, grievance committee up to my office? No, right away, thanks.
I heard you had an eye for her.
You hear things easy around this place. First thing you know, they'll be talking about us.
Don't think it hasn't been mentioned.
Memo. Cutting room foreman. Too many rejects. On rayon crepe numbers.
Hello?
Come in. Oh, yes, have a seat.
Thanks.
Yes, Mr. Hasler, I'll be right there.
Look into it and report back.
Gladys is still crying, and Mr. Hasler wants me to take a couple of letters.
I wanted to talk to you about this assault and battery case.
Well, we thought we would just forget about that, Mr. Sorokin.
Yes?
Yeah, well, we all knew that injured arm was a lot of nonsense. To tell you the truth, we've had trouble with him before.
Oh, I can believe that. If you only knew what I had to go through to get him to kick across with a screwdriver, I'd have been justified if I had socked him.
Well, we won't go into that. But anyhow, we have it down in our books as a slight nudge.
Well, personally, I think a little physical punishment is good for people once in a while.
Oh, you do? Captain Blayne.
No, not exactly. Sit down for a second, will you, Miss Williams? I want to talk to you. How about a date?
What?
How about going out to dinner some night?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe check up on some of the local hotspots.
Thanks, but I don't think so.
What is this strange power I have over women?
It really, really wouldn't work, not at all.
Well, looks like I struck out that time.
It's nothing personal, but you see, you're the superintendent and I'm the grievance committee.
Memo, timekeeper. Tell all the cutting room girls to fill out time cards properly and to check the... Memo to Sid Sorokin. Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise.
on that high flying cloud. Though she won't throw a crumb to you, you think someday she'll come to you. Better forget her, her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Won't you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you just too far gone to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. You talking to me? Love never made a fool of you. Not until now. You used to be too wise. Yeah, I was once. Hey there. Yeah, I hear ya. You on that high-flying cloud. Though she won't throw a crumb to you, you think someday she'll come to you. Shut up. Better forget her. Forget her. Her with her nose in the air. Her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. A puppet on a string. Break it and she won't care. She won't care for me. You take this advice I hand you like a brother. Or am I not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
Hey, Joe, wait up. I love these picnics. I always come back from the road for them. Say, on my last trip, I sold a lot of sleep-tight pajamas, believe me.
You did, eh?
I threw them for a loop in Massillon, Chillicothe, Venworth, Napoleon. It was the finest season I've ever had.
Oh, well, I'll have to make an announcement about the mix-up. There seems there ain't gonna be enough baked beans to go around. Ooh, May! But there's plain potato salad, so them that don't care for beans can go heavy the potato salad and vice versa.
Where's Hines, Gladys?
He couldn't keep up with me.
Boy, they gotta be good to keep up with you, don't they? And this is the day I say, let yourself go, huh?
You wanna go someplace?
Oh, you know what I mean. And might I add, that's a mighty elegant outfit you got on there. I'd go for that.
You think so? I brought a dress along, too. Heinzie says this is too revealing.
Oh, it ain't too nothing. You tell Heinzie to go roller hoop down Main Street. You got class, honey. You're beautiful.
I know I'm beautiful. Probably the most beautiful girl north of Keokuk, Iowa. But you've got a wife, Prez!
Oh, forget that. Her and me is total strangers. Listen, baby!
Sleep tight, sleep tight, sleep tight, we pledge our hearts, devotion to thee, sleep tight, best in the land, with your reinforced buttons and straps,
And now we're gonna hear from another speaker. And at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you somebody, and he don't actually need no introduction on account of we all know him, and it's always a pleasure to have him in our midst. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our boss, Mr. Myron Hasler. Okay, Mr. Hasler.
Thank you. I'm proud to be with you. We're all members of a great industry. To that industry, we owe our lives and our daily bread. In return, we must recognize the stern obligations placed upon us in these terrible times of economic upheaval and governmental chaos. I can never remember a time when competition was so ruthless, dealers so cantankerous, costs outrageous, and profit margins sunk so low. My good friends, pajamas are at the crossroads. Whether we go on to greater triumphs lies in you. Whether your company can weather the storm of rising costs is a grave question. I thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hasler. I'm sure we all enjoyed hearing from you, and always a pleasure to have you with us. Now, before we leave the festive board, there will be a knife-throwing exhibition by Professor Vernon Hines. Yeah!
And I never miss.
Woo-hoo. The baseball game will start at 1:30 sharp between the finishing room and ladies' pants. This is a grudge match, and it ought to be good, yeah! Now, who wants to be my partner in the three-legged race? Huh? All right, that's all.
Me for the baseball? Oh, I want to be in the three-legged race. You can't win if you don't practice. Hear ye, this way for the knife throwing.
Well, if it isn't Miss Grievance Committee.
Oh, hello.
Now, say I have a grievance. There's a new fella here named Sid Sorokin. Been knocking himself out trying to be a dandy fellow, but he can't make a score.
Well, you tell him that this Miss Williams is a very cold, hard-boiled doll, and he wouldn't like her at all if he got to know her.
Oh, I'll tell him, but he's an awful problem. Stubborn as hell.
Wait until I place my knives.
Hurry for a ride of thrills! Introducing Professor Vernon Hines, master of the flying blades! In his sensational demonstration of iron nerve and skill, as exactly performed in his professional appearances before the crowned heads of Missouri and Kansas! Are you ready, Professor?
I am ready. Yeah. Say, is the trained nurse in attendance?
The trained nurse is here!
The excitement may prove to be too great to strain on some of our fair spectators. Ladies and gents, your kind attention. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, get back! Get back! All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, if some daring young lady from the audience will consent to stand against this board, I will show you the act how it should be played.
No, Hinesy, we all want to live.
It's too dangerous.
Don't you make a damned fool of yourself, Vernon. Come on. You can do it, May. You're so thin you can't miss. Hinesy, no.
11 years in the public eye, and I never once drew a drop of blood.
Hey, I'll do it.
Hey, don't be foolish.
I'll do it.
Don't be silly, babe.
Can you knock the apple off my head, Hines?
Yeah, that's the spirit, babe. You show him, kid.
I don't think she should.
No, she shouldn't.
Hold still, and you won't get hurt. 1, 2, 3.
Hinesy, you're making us all so
making you nervous? How the hell you think I feel?
Where's my apple?
I think that's enough.
Give it to me.
She's shaking. My God, she's shaking. You better not say something awful's going to happen.
Don't make a damn fool of yourself.
You keep out of this. Go on. Shoot, Professor.
Everybody hold still! 1, 2, 3.
Is it over?
All right, cut it out. Get that table out of here. God damn it, break it up.
It's an insult. My skill has never been questioned before.
Oh, go drown yourself.
Hey, kids, guess what? Mr. Hasler's playing first base, and he's so funny. Hasler? First base? Holy smokes, let's go!
I tell you, I'm not jealous.
I didn't say you were jealous. I said you were drunk.
Well, you can't have everything.
Yeah. Hey, where you going, May?
No place special.
My, but you're an impetuous girl.
I get along all right.
That defiant policy of yours is going to get you into trouble someday. Catherine Williams.
Well, it's been working out all right for me so far.
I have a new policy in mind. For both you and me.
Oh,
Let's quit fighting.
what fight?
Come here, Catherine.
Where are we going?
Babe and Sid are going on a walk. The new policy. Gee, baby, you're terrific.
You're not so bad yourself.
This is my once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Felt the morning sun and knew that this was my once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Even got a kiss from you. I feel like hopping up and down like a kangaroo. Jumping fences, climbing trees. What pleases me is what I'll do.
'Cause this is our once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. We're jumping fences. This is our once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Once a year we lose our senses.
Look at Charlie up a tree, kissing Katie's ear. Charlie's wife is mad as hell.
Well, it happens once a year. This is that once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once a year.
Look at Papa Halter Bush, 92 today. Running off with Sadie Lee.
He's headed for that pile of hay. This is once a year. Once a year. Once a year. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once
climbing trees. What pleases me is what I'll do.
'Cause this is our once a year day. Once a year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild. Be a child, be a goof, raise a roof.
Together.
Oh, they sure do.
I never thought you was aware I was alive until today.
How could I miss you? You're the kind that stands out in the crowd, you know what I mean? You got what it takes. You know something else? That's a mighty nifty outfit you got on there.
Oh, it's just casual. Listen, Prez, what would your wife say?
Oh, don't worry about that. Her and me hardly talk to each other anymore.
You don't?
Certainly not.
You know what? Something I like about you.
Huh.
You got such a swell brain.
Well, so have you.
You're a snappy dresser, too.
Oh, well, I get around.
I go for that.
I go for you.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
When you first come here after that picnic last week, she says to me, don't be a pest. Don't talk too damn much. But it might be worse if I didn't talk at all. Eh, Sid?
You're right.
I always say a railroad man can't be too much of a damn pest. Because he ain't home enough.
You go out on your run tonight, don't you?
Yes, off to Milwaukee. Doggone it. Say, here's something you don't see every day.
I agree. What is it?
A petrified bat.
Now, Pop, Sid has no interest in petrified bats.
Well, what the hell, dear? I didn't say he was.
I know you.
The tyranny of women.
Too bad.
Well, I better get my things. Old number 15 waits for no man.
Pop, belt your ears off.
He's a nice guy, babe. I like him. But I like you more.
No. Wait until Pop goes out. Are you hungry?
Not exactly hungry. Not in the way you mean, anyway.
Oh, you. Here. Have a beer.
Thanks.
Say, Sid, you like stamps?
Pop!
Well, even if he don't, this is something that should be interesting to anybody. 2 sets of mint Colombians, plate blocks on every set since 1919.
Well, thanks.
Goodbye, Katie.
Goodbye.
Come around anytime, Sid.
I'd like to. Well, now we can settle down for a nice long evening with the stamp album. Say he has got a full set of mint Colombians.
Oh, sure he has. That's why I work at Sleep Tight.
He's a nice guy, babe.
And you're a good boy, Sid. He likes you too.
I feel good, babe. I feel like home.
I wonder if we've got any onions.
Onions?
I'm gonna make a Western. Want one?
You hear that, boys? My baby wants a Western. No, honey, I do not want a Western. Food is not uppermost in my thoughts at the moment.
Oh, I guess you'll want some coffee too.
No, it'll keep me awake. Now cut it out.
What's the matter, lover?
I don't wanna talk small talk now that I'm alone with you. I don't wanna talk small talk. We've got bigger things to do. Let's not talk of the weather or the fashions for the fall. Why don't you stop all this small talk? I've got something better for your lips to do, and that takes no talk at all.
I gotta buy me a dressy dress. The one that I have is such a mess.
Small talk.
Who will you vote for next election? How do you like the stamp collection?
Small talk. Read in a book the other day that halibut spawn in early May, and horses whinny and donkeys bray, and furthermore, the pygmy tribes in Africa may have a war.
No.
Yes. I don't wanna talk small
What do you
talk.
think they charge for ham now?
Now that I'm alone with you,
Got so a buck ain't worth a damn now.
I don't wanna talk small
Red where the winters are
talk.
getting milder,
We've got bigger things to
and that
do.
the teenage kids are wilder.
Let's not talk of the
One of
weather
these days I'll paint the kitchen.
or the fashions for the
Get home to put a new
fall.
light switch in.
Why don't you stop all this small talk?
Like I was saying,
I've got something better
what I mean is,
for your lips
I was only.
to do.
I think I'll make that Western.
Oh, babe, have a heart.
Every darned apron in the wash.
That's your great worry in life, huh?
I don't want to get grease spots on this dress. I paid $20 for it.
Babe, I love you. Darling.
Sid, there's something I gotta talk about.
What?
I think you're wonderful and I love you, but we're in for a lot of trouble.
Oh, baby, why should we be?
There's something going to come between us.
Who?
Not any who. 7.5 cents.
Oh. That.
That contract. Lover, that's important. Maybe we have to face that before we...
Don't talk nonsense.
Sid, you mustn't treat me like a baby.
I'm not,
You've got to listen. I don't know why the union is so important to me, but it is. I guess you've got to be on a team. And that's why no matter what's with us, I'm going to be fighting for my side and fighting hard.
All right. Well, how do you feel about me, babe?
I love you terribly.
And if we both feel that way about each other, isn't that enough?
You don't know me.
Babe, I love you.
All right. I can take it if you can. I don't wanna talk small talk.
I've got something better for your lips to do, and that takes no talk at all.
Mr. Hasler called. I spoke to him personally. He said he wants to meet us tomorrow in his office at noon.
Does that mean we've won? We've won! We've won! We've won! Oh, I'm sorry.
Take it easy, May. Mr. Hasler just wants to talk to us.
Shouldn't we wait for Babe? What for? You know who she's going out with, Mr. Somebody Special. Babe's all right. I didn't say she wasn't, but she sure has been busy these days.
Well, I don't think a girl should get too emotional over the management.
Babe can take care of herself.
Well, the trouble is when you start falling for a guy, how do you know how far you're going to fall?
Oh, hi, Babe. We're talking about you.
Why not?
Are you coming?
No, I've got a date.
Ooh, have fun.
I will.
Hi.
Hi.
Did I keep you waiting?
Makes it much nicer when you get here.
forgot one thing. Do you mind another 5 minutes?
I don't mind anything. I love you.
I love you more. Babe, are you happy?
I don't even touch the ground.
It's good, isn't it?
So good, I can hardly believe it. Tell me.
Again?
Tell me.
I love you.
Tell me.
I love you more than all the heroes in all the history books in all the world.
Tell me.
What a woman, I'll tell you. There once was a man who loved a woman. She was the one he slew the dragon for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he, but me, I love you more.
Tell me.
And there once was a man who loved a woman. She was the one he gave his kingdom for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he, but me, I love you more. My love is a giant, fierce and defiant, but how can I prove it to you? Ain't got no kingdom, no dragon to back up my bragging. How can I show what I would do? I only know there once was a man who loved a woman. She was the one he ate the apple for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he, but me, I love you more.
There once was a woman who loved a man. He was the one that she took poison for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she, but me, I love you more. And there once was a woman who loved a man. He was the one she swam the channel for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she, but me, I love you more. My love is meteoric, it's merely historic, a whirlwind, a cyclone on wings. It rocks the whole southern axis, it's bigger than Texas. I just can't tell you how it feels. I only know there once was a woman who loved a man, loved him enough to cause the Trojan War. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she, but me, I love you more, 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 more.
More than a hangman loves his rope.
More than a dope fiend loves his dope.
More than a miser loves his bank.
More than a pirate loves his plank.
More.
More,
More.
more, more.
There once was a
Once was a woman
man who loved a woman. She was the one who slew the dragon for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he, but me, I love you more. For me, I love you more.
Well,
The committee is in there talking to Mr. Hasler right now.
I'm steering clear of there. I'll go get my lunch.
Oh, we ate already.
Well, babe,
Howdy, Mabel.
I hear you and Sid make a lovely couple on the dance floor.
Sure thing.
I told you we wouldn't get no place.
Yeah, looks like another runaround, Prez.
He's a fighter, he says. What a line.
Oh, you should have heard him, babe. Wait a minute, please. Mr. Hasler wants to speak to you again. More soft soup.
May quiet down.
I just want to add one thought. Let's not adjourn with any hard feelings. We want to preserve that fine, sleep-tight spirit.
That's easy to say, Mr. Hassler, but we're not getting any place.
We're going backwards.
I didn't say no. I said not now.
Look, Mr. Hasler, this thing's been dragging on for months. The help are getting very jumpy. Their patience is about wore out.
I want to be fair, but
I'm going to tell you the plain truth. We know the company's doing one hell of a business. And we may not have no education, maybe, but we got eyes and ears.
Everybody in the industry has had a 7.5-cent raise.
As I said, I want to be fair. That's always been my policy. So I don't give you a yes, but I don't give you a no. I say we've got to examine it. And I've got to talk to the board of directors, and that's the way we're gonna leave it.
What now, Prez?
Slow down.
Attaboy, Prez, this is it! There's the bell! This is what we've been waiting for!
Yeah, we gotta get started somewhere.
Slow it down. Babe, you're in charge of this room. Go to it. Slow down.
Something's very wrong here. What's the matter?
I think I'm just overworked or something, Mr. Hines. Ever since lunch, I just can't seem to get the hang of it.
Well, I think I get the hang of it, and I'm going to see the superintendent on what's going on around here.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Waste time. Hurry up. Waste time. When you're racing with baseball. Time. When you're racing with baseball. And the second hand doesn't understand that your bat may break and your fingers ache and your constitution isn't made of rock.
All right, girls, just a minute. Now listen to me. This is a nice little show you're putting on here, but I don't like it. It's my job to turn out goods, and that's what we're gonna do. You have a contract. I didn't make it, but it's there. I expect a day's work for a day's pay. I can still hire and fire around here, you know. So let's go.
Somebody jammed the line!
Who did that?
I did.
You're fired.
I am?
Yes.
That's fine. I haven't had a vacation in 3 years. I need one. So long, girls.
Get Charlie. We'll be up and running again in 15 minutes. Now clear out till I call you back.
I've got a fuse and a switch. Boy, look out! Did you get burnt?
Yeah. Twice.
I'll fix it.
Better forget her, her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Won't you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or am I not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
this is just going to be a short meeting because the Boilermakers Local has got the hall spoke for at 8 o'clock. So them that wants to get down to the tri-stage meet will have plenty of time. What's going on down to the plant, you all know as good as I. And any members of the type that I run into from time to time who say, what good is the union? Why should I pay my dues? Why, they could get a mighty good object lesson on where would they be in this here battle for the 7.5 cents that they wouldn't get if it wasn't for the union. We're sure as hell gonna get it. Yeah. So leave us remember that our union should be first and foremost in our minds, next only to the tiny tots and our loved ones and the kiddies. Now, before we break up, we're going to have a little entertainment. And I hope you'll all show a special courtesy because a couple of the cutting room boys has got up an act with me from Ladies' Pants. And if these good folk is good enough to come down here and do this act for us, well, then the least you can do is not sneak out the back way like last time. Yeah. The little number they got worked up is something that's right on the nose because it's about getting hot. And fellow union members, that's exactly what we're doing, getting hot.
I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. But I need your love to keep away the cold. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. But I can't get warm without your hand to hold. The radiator's hissing, still I need your kissing to keep me from freezing each night. I got a hot water bottle, but nothing I got'll take the place of you. Holding me tight. Steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. But I need your love to keep away the cold.
Yes, very good. Yeah, very good. Okay, we should really pay attention. We should pay attention. Listen! Mate, pay attention to the meeting and quit guzzling all this free beer.
I ain't guzzling. I'm just being sociable.
Well, this ain't a sociable. This is an official meeting.
May's got to keep her strength up.
We can't just sit around here and do nothing, all right? We gotta make plans. Hasler ain't gonna give in that easy.
We got the slowdown.
I mean other things. More like a suggestion from Jake Fondemeyer here. He says that when he was working over at the Ironclad Overall Company and they was having trouble, they spit tobacco juice in the back hip pockets of all the overalls.
I draw the line at chewing tobacco.
Okay, I wasn't suggesting that.
How about we have the Packers put the size large bottoms with the size small tops and like that?
Now, see, that's what I mean. That's constructive. Yeah, that's clear thinking.
Hello. Oh, sure. Sure, I recognize your voice.
But that wouldn't take effect soon enough. Well, I suppose not.
Yes, I am.
Let's be practical.
I'm gonna break down and get another beer.
No, I can't talk now. I've been away for 3 days.
We gotta put the screws on them now, not later.
Look, I have several people over and it wouldn't do any good anyhow, so goodbye. I'm sorry.
Listen, babe, they've been saying... Okay, look, I don't want to get Babe into trouble, but...
Go ahead! What trouble can you get me into? I'm fired already.
Well, the union ought to do something about that, too.
If she hadn't stood right up and said she done it, we could have. But if somebody up and admits they've been busting up company property... All right, listen. Here's a confidence. Just inside the union, some of the buttons ain't been sewed onto the pants too good. Wait until the salesman comes screaming back to Hasler.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Williams.
Big meeting, hey? Hiya, honey.
Hi, Pop. How was your trip?
Dirty. Got another hot box on the siding for 25 minutes.
Well, that's about it anyways.
Sure.
Yeah.
And let's all be thinking about new ways to jam things up.
Yeah, much obliged for the beer.
That's all right.
What do you mean you gotta go home?
Listen, May, my wife will be raising hell.
Too bad you didn't think about that before.
Well, look, May, I can take you home. I'll take
Don't bother.
But, May, there's prowlers around at this time of night.
Single ones, I hope. Come on, Joe.
Say, I stopped in down at the corner tavern for a beer just now, and guess who I ran into?
Old man Hasler and Rita Hayworth?
No, Sid.
Oh, Sid. What's he up to?
The way I got it, he's just been phoning you or something of that kind. What happened between you?
Never mind, Pop.
That's what I told Sid. I told him to forget it and come on up.
Pop, you're too fresh.
That boy don't feel good about something.
Neither do I.
Come on in, Sid.
Yes, do come in.
Make yourself to home.
Have you really been away?
Sure. I've been to Chicago to visit the Lincoln Park Zoo.
Just because we're on different sides of this doesn't mean we have to get all balled up.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Not to me, it doesn't.
Haven't you heard? I'm the local sweetheart of Local 343, Associated Garment Workers of North America. My gosh, Sid, I warned you. I told you, you knew exactly how I felt. I happen to think there are certain things in this life a person has to stand for, but I guess you forgot all about that.
I forgot nothing. They pay me to run the factory.
So run the factory. You stick to your side and I'll stick to mine.
Listen, Miss Williams, I love you. Corny, ain't it? Did you hear me?
Yes?
Can't you see my side of this, babe? I can't fail at this. I was a cutting room foreman before I bluffed my way into this job, and I'm gonna fight to stay here. Now that you're in my plans, I'm gonna be fighting even harder.
Watch those hands, Tycoon.
Well, here we are.
What you got there, Pops? Your stamp album?
Now, don't get too excited. If Sid doesn't want to look at it, why he don't have to? No law against my looking at it, is there?
Oh, Sid loves stamps. He told me so. Didn't you, Sid?
Yeah, I was looking at it the other night.
Sure, there's a universal appeal in stamps. I knew you'd be interested.
Sid's very interested, but me, I'm just plain bush, so you don't mind if I slide off to bed?
Run along, honey. Good night, dear.
Good night. Sleep well.
Thanks.
Sid, suppose we start with the Pan American issue?
I guess that's as good a place to start off as any.
with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise. Hey there, you on that high flying cloud. Though you've been acting cold to him, you know your heart is sold to him. Get on the ball, girl. Just take it all in your stride. Don't let him make you fall apart. You've always had such pride. Won't you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the
Hey, Carmen, are you crazy? Slow down! Nobody's looking. Here comes Hines. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I hate women. That's what I do, especially young Liberty gibbets. Girls, you're a disgrace to my training. You're hurting my feelings.
Oh, Mr. Hines, we didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It's nothing personal, Mr. Hines.
It cuts. I have a notion to just throw away my stopwatch and just give up.
Not your stopwatch. We'll let you train us all over again.
Where's Mr. Hasler?
I thought you were in Peoria.
I asked for Mr. Hasler and I get Peoria? Don't tell me you're a part of the slowdown. Oh, never mind, I'll find him.
Oh, did you hear that?
He seemed awfully upset.
To accuse me of a slowdown.
Oh, no, not you.
Me, a man who has lived his life by the clock.
Oh, Mr. Hines, Mr. Hines. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Teenage girl confesses.
I can't help it. It's the slowdown.
Teenage boy attacked school teacher.
Well, they're gonna get the pajamas somewhere else if we don't make deliveries. Well, that's not my department.
Teenage sex orgies revealed. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah, they sure have a lot more fun nowadays than when I was a kid.
Good morning, Mr. Hasler.
A slowdown like this proves what I've said for years. Nobody is interested in work.
That's right.
The whole country is on the skids. Here I am right now with employees openly defiant to top management.
Mr. Hasler, maybe if we offered them a compromise?
Not until there's ice in hell 3 feet thick. I'm a fighter, Sorokin.
We've got hundreds of orders to fill.
That's right, Mr. Hasler. Here's a letter from Marks & Klein over to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Marks & Klein? Damn chain outfits, damn communists. Want another price cut, I suppose.
Well, they say unless we take care of our shipment,
Now,
then...
Mabel, don't stand there and try and tell me about Marks & Klein. I've been dealing with them for 20 years. I don't want you to say what? No, I don't want to. Again, I've been dealing with them for over 20
But
years.
they say...
So I've been looking for you.
Why aren't you out on the territory? What are you doing here?
Because of what happened in Peoria.
The elevator's stuck.
Hey, you, Hines, what size are you?
Size? Me? What is this? The elevator's stuck.
You look like a medium. I need you.
What on earth is going on around here?
Take your pants off.
I'll do no such thing.
Mr. Hasler, this is life and death to the Seafight organization. I want him to model these pants.
Hines, take your pants off.
Okay, Chief. Me? Honest?
Come on, come on.
Oh, what a day.
I'm a very busy man. I'm a time study man, not a model.
This is all for sleep tight, mister.
Hines, put those pajamas on.
Okay, Chief.
Hurry it up. Let's get it over with, whatever it is.
Now, Mr. Hasler, I want you to get the picture. I was showing this to Charlie Robertson of the Robertson brothers. Now, I ain't one of your type of salesman that believes in half measures. So never have a sample room? I do just what we got Hines doing. I model the pants myself.
Beautiful styling. What more do you want?
Now wait, here I am, in Peoria, modeling the pants. Mr. Robertson and his buyers are impressed with the line and ready to buy. Get the picture?
Go on, go on. I hope there's some point to all this.
Hines, take a deep breath in and stick out your stomach.
This is truly ridiculous.
Everybody bear in mind, I got these out of stock, right out of the box. Go on, Hines, breathe in.
He said to breathe, breathe. Let's get it over. My God.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, leave him lay.
What are you doing, Vernon? Playing games?
Mr. Hines, really?
Let me see those.
They're all like that. Every one. Boxes and boxes of
What's
them.
the idea? Who did this?
Somebody's got quite a sense of humor.
What the hell are you talking about?
Only 2 threads in every waistband button.
What?
There's only 2 threads. They're not sewed on right. Somebody's being very cute.
Cute? Sabotage! Open rebellion!
On the other hand, it might just be coincidence.
I'll put your pants on.
What did you do, Vernon?
I didn't do anything.
Give me the stock room.
I'll be the laughing stock of the Pajama Game.
Oh, you never finished your story. What did this Robinson do when your pants fell down?
He laughed. No sense of humor.
Your hands off me.
Hold the orders till I've checked the stock. I'll be right down. Come on, Max.
They think they can lick old Myron Hasler with this sort of trickery. They got another guest coming. I'm a fighter. Damn communists. Hines! Oh, get dressed, you idiot. I want a time report on each individual worker.
Now, Mr. Hasler, in the letter from Marks and Klein.
Don't bother me with letters from Marks and Klein or anybody else.
Well-
especially Marks and Klein, those damn pirates. Gladys! Don't forget I've got a meeting with the board of directors tomorrow.
Yes, sir. The books are already kept, except...
2 threads. That's what I gotta tell them. 2 threads!
We're gonna have to recall an awful lot of orders.
How many?
They're gonna let us know.
Oh, Gladys, give me your entry.
Clear out for a little while, will you, Mabel?
Oh, sure. I'll get something to settle my stomach.
Have it ready for the meeting tomorrow, that's all.
Mr. Hasler,
Yeah,
I'd like to make a pitch.
pitch? All right, pitch ahead.
Now, before we get started, I want to make my position clear. I'm for the company, first, last, and always. But labor problems have got to end in one way: compromise.
Sorokin, you've been around here long enough to learn something, but you seem a little slow. I'm a fighter! Keep your dukes up, boy.
Yes, but
Don't waste your breath on me. Keep your dukes up.
Dukes up. What does that mean?
Mr. Hasler wants me to take boxing lessons.
You certainly are a character.
And I'd like to get some information from you, too.
What kind?
Double entry.
Well, you're not going to get any information from me, so there.
Come here. I'm a desperate man, and I hate to ask a cute kid like you to do me a favor, but I just need...
Sid, dear, you wouldn't have me violate a trust now, would you?
Of course I would, if it would help me unsnarl things around here.
Why is that so important?
Because my future depends upon the titanic struggle for pajama survival.
You're a scream.
And I just feel if I knew a little bit more about the bookkeeping
Oh,
of
no,
this...
not that.
Well, I wouldn't ask you to show it to me, just leave it around.
No. Besides, it's locked anyhow.
Well, I know a sexy dame who'd lend me the key.
Oh, you think so?
Well, it'd be fun trying to persuade her.
Well, it might be fun to be persuaded, only you'd be awfully sore when you didn't get it.
Oh, no, Gladys. I'm a grown-up.
Quit kidding me. Well, I gotta go.
No, wait.
What?
Let's go out tonight.
Well, I hope you're not too serious about that key.
No, I don't feel like being serious about anything. You're busy, huh?
No, and I sure would like to, but... Oh, gee, where will you take me?
Any place you say.
I know a wonderful joint. I know a dark, secluded place. A place where no one knows your face. A glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Olé! All you see are silhouettes, and all you hear are castanets. And no one cares how late it gets. Not at Hernando's Hideaway. Olé! finger bowl or any place you go. You will meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know. But if you are sitting close and making love to me, you may take my heart, you may take my soul, but not my key. Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I were sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know you're in Hernando's hideaway. Olé!
Joe sent us.
Ooh, fresh.
Who is that? Poopsie!
Hey, buddy, this ain't Poopsie.
I know a dark, secluded place, a place where no one knows your face. A glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Olé! Joe sent us.
Poopsie!
At the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go.
You'll meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know.
But if you go to the spots that I am thinking of,
You will be free.
To gaze at me.
And talk of love. Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I were sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know. Joe sent us.
personal question, Sid. Do you like scotch?
No, Gladys, I do not like scotch.
Neither do I. Scotch has a very peculiar taste.
Kind of a scotch-like taste?
Yeah, that's it. Count me out. Ooh, is that gin?
Yes, ma'am.
You're right. You know, I can't figure you out, Sid. I guess when you first came here, you caught on that I thought you were cute. But you never gave me a tumble till tonight.
I did tell you what I was up to, didn't I?
I forget. Tell me again.
I'm gonna get you fried and get that key away from you.
You'll never get my key. You'll never get my key.
Shh, they'll hear you.
You think I'm terrible, don't you?
Hey, I thought you was at the bowling alley.
Yeah, we was.
Who won?
Babe wanted to come here.
I gotta give a message to somebody.
Yeah, we was gonna get thrown out anyways. Hines came in drunk and started making a ruckus.
Did you bowl good, babe?
No, it wasn't my night.
Come on, let's dance.
Babe, you're coming to the union rally, aren't you?
Well, sure, what do you think?
What's the matter, Sid?
I don't feel so good.
You sick, you mean?
Not sick, just kind of depressed.
Oh, look. Don't be repressed. Look what I'm gonna give you. See? Take it.
This is a lousy trick, Gladys.
I'll just lend it to you, but you gotta give it back in the morning.
Thanks a hell of a lot.
Now you're gonna cheer up, Sid. Hi, babe!
Yes, hello.
Sid and I are just old friends.
Won't you join us?
No, thank you. Gladys, I just came over here to tell you that Hines is looking for you.
Oh, Hinesy!
He knows you're out with Sid, and he's got a knife.
Damn fool.
He's always got a knife. He's living in the past. It's not healthy. Do you think so, Sid?
Look, I didn't come here to be funny or because I want to join your party or anything like that. I just came here to tell you that he's dangerous.
He talks dangerous, but he isn't. I think I'll take a nap.
Babe, please.
Oh dear, a fallen woman, that's what I am. I lost my key.
I'm gonna get Prez to take you home.
But if Mr. Hasler finds out,
He won't find out.
I can't face myself. I think I'll take another nap.
Prez, pay up for me and take Gladys home, will you?
Gladys? Yeah, sure, no problem, Sid.
I got some important bookkeeping to do.
Her is the cutest one.
I remember you.
Oh, you got class, you know it, honey? You're beautiful. Her is the cutest.
No, him is the cutest.
What?
You, corporate Romeo, I know what goes on with you, all right. You snake in the grass. Oh, it doesn't matter to you if you break a girl's heart. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't know anything.
Encore! I see you. You don't need to drop anything.
You abandoned woman. You hussy.
Me? After the way you behave, taking your pants off in Sorokin's office, don't touch me! Prez will see me home. And I'm glad I never married you.
Prez, Sid, Tom, Dick, Harry. I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous again.
Sid,
Hey, morning, Charlie.
there's a committee from the union downstairs waiting to see you.
Yeah, I sent for him.
You've been in here all night?
That's no joke, Charlie, I have. Can I speak to Mr. Hasler, please? And what's more, I think I've got something.
Take it easy, boy.
Yes, Mr. Hasler. Could you come down to my office right away? Thanks. Oh, come in. Oh,
Come in. Yes, please. Sorry to get you up so early, but I knew you were having a union rally and I wanted to speak to you first.
That's okay, Sid.
Now, I think I got a hold of some facts that may solve this mess.
Well, it better be quick. Either we get that 7.5 cents or we strike.
You're damn right. Now, what I wanted to ask you is, will you keep your rally going till I get there to talk to you?
What about?
About solving this damn thing.
There ought to be a time limit.
All right, you're going to have a parade.
We sure are.
That'll give me time. I'll be at the rally.
That's fair enough.
Now, Miss Williams, can I speak to you, please?
We'll wait for you downstairs, babe.
I know explanations are
No,
lousy,
Sid,
but you gotta let me explain.
I don't want an explanation. It's humiliating.
But you mustn't think that I
don't think anything. I don't care. Look, Sid, if this is about you and Gladys, it's none of my business.
But it is your business.
Oh, the hell with that. I'm talking about something bigger.
This is just great. Can't we even have a conversation and sound like normal people anymore?
I don't see how. Not until this is over.
I've been eating mud long enough. I've had it.
Well, what do you suggest, Sid?
Meet me after the rally.
Can't. I have a date.
Well, that's that.
I'll break it.
Sid! I've got to warn you, Vernon's not fooling this time. We've been at it all night screaming and yelling.
Gladys, just calm down. I'll fix everything. I'll tell him the whole story. In the meanwhile, here's your key.
Listen, I thought I heard something.
You maniac! The fool Hines, you damn fool!
I told you I heard something.
Well, at least you got that out of his system.
How do we know he has? How do we know?
Gladys, just cut it out. It's going to be all right. Now you just go.
You gotta stop him.
I'll fix that, baby.
I hope this call turns out to be something important. What's going on here? Now look. That is not nice. I don't like this. This is company property. What the hell? They're trying to murder me?
I'll fix that.
Call Senator Hickenlooper.
Yes, sir.
It's a plot to murder me. They've imported gangsters from Chicago, the old Al Capone gang.
I don't think so, Mr. Hasler.
Don't argue with me! Didn't you see those knives? That's the work of foreigners!
Mr. Hasler!
It's Chicago gangsters!
No, Mr. Hasler, it's...
I hear marching. What is that?
No, it's the union rally. They're going to have a parade.
Hines! Where you been? On the job, man. The place is full of gangsters. They're out to get me.
They're not after you, Mr. Hasler. They're after me.
Oh, talk. Why doesn't someone do something? Get me the police.
You wouldn't want to arrest Hines, would you?
Hines?
He was trying to kill me.
He was? Hines! Suppose you'd succeeded, and me, right in the middle of labor troubles, suppose you'd hit him.
I could have hit him if I wanted to. I was only trying to scare him.
Is this what you called me in here about, to come here and risk my life?
No!
I don't want to be involved in those personal matters.
I called you down here this morning because there's going to be a strike unless you listen to me.
I already told you, I'm a fighter.
So am I.
What?
Gladys, get his head patched up.
All right, Vernon, come on.
Get your hands off me. I'm a fighter, I am.
Come on, Tiger.
I'm going before the board of directors.
You're what?
If I can't solve this any other way.
Solve what? Sometimes I think that you just...
I've been up all night with your ledger.
What did you say?
I'm sorry, I know you didn't hire me as a safecracker, but I had to get some facts. I've been through your books.
You mean to say that you've...
That 7.5 cents was added to the cost 6 months ago.
I can put you in jail. That's what I can do. I can put you in jail.
No, you can't. But you can give that raise. And if you don't, I'll go before the board of directors and tell them everything. And tell them how many orders have been canceled.
Oh, not one damn order has
Read your mail. There have been 12 cancellations. Mabel tried all day yesterday to tell you about Marks & Klein. And if this operation folds up, I fold with it. So do me a favor. Sit down and talk to me.
Sure! Hasler was in Sorokin's office when we marched by! Now, he'll know we mean business! Here comes Prez!
want to get out of breath before I make my speech.
This'll wake him up.
Is my ribbon straight?
I don't know. Ask your wife. We sure to win, ain't we, Prez?
What kind of question is that? Of course we are. Babe will tell ya.
The answer is yes. That's the answer to everything today. What is it?
I just asked, are we going to win the strike?
Well, sure we are, and that ain't all.
Babe and me was up half the night figuring things out.
What do you mean, Prez?
I figured it out. I figured it out. With the pencil and a pad, I figured it out. 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king. I figured it out.
He figured it out.
I figured it out.
He figured it out.
With the pencil and a pad, I figured it out. Only 5 years from today. Only 5 years from today. I can see it all before me. Only 5 years from today. 5 years. That's 260 weeks times 40 hours every week at roughly 2.25 hours overtime, at time and a half for overtime, comes to exactly $852.74. That's enough for me to get an automatic washing machine, a year's supply of gasoline, carpeted for the living room,
A vacuum instead of the plastic room.
not to mention a 40-inch television set.
So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king.
I figured it out.
She figured it out. She figured it out.
I figured it out with a pencil and a pad. I figured it out. Only 10 years from today. Only 10 years from today. I can see it clear as daylight. Only 10 years from today. 10 years. That's 520 weeks. At 40 hours every week. At roughly 2.25 hours overtime. At time and a half for overtime. Comes to exactly $1,705.48. That's enough for me to buy a trip to France across the seas, a motorboat with water skis, maybe even a foreign car.
It's hard to get in the corner bar.
Not to mention a Scrabble board with letters made of gold.
So, although we figured it out, 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. Give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king.
We figured it out.
They figured it out. They figured it out.
We figured it out.
With a pencil and a pad, they figured it out.
Only 20 years from today.
Only 20 years from today.
I can see it like a vision.
Only 20 years from today.
20 years. That's 1,050 weeks.
40 hours every
At roughly
week.
2.25 hours overtime.
At time and a half for overtime.
Comes to exactly
$3,411.
$96. Wow! That's enough for me to be a sultan in a Taj Mahal, in every room a different doll.
I'll have myself a buy-in spree. I'll buy a pajama factory. I could end up having old man Hasler work for me.
So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living
Strike! 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 Strike!
Prez!
Hey! Yeah!
We can settle this strike. Well, how? Mr. Hasler will give you your 7.5 cent raise
if you give up your claims for 6 months retroactive pay.
We ain't giving up nothing.
Now, wait a minute. Sid, I don't know.
7.5 cent raise. 3 months retroactive pay.
Done.
We've won. We've won.
We won!
Hasler's talking. He's at the rally.
Well, come on, go!
I told you the show is full of symbolism.
Sid. Oh, you've been wonderful. I could kiss you.
I don't want to be kissed on account of settling a strike. Although, if it's anything personal.
Oh, very personal.
Embarrassing, I call it.
I love you.
Tell me.
I love you.
Tell me.
I love you.
Tell me more.
On a man, I'll tell you. More than a lion loves her cub.
More than a limeade loves his pub.
More than a flounder loves his fin.
More than a guzzler loves his gin.
More.
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 There was just a man who loved a woman. She was the one who slew the dragon for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he.
But me, I love you more.
But me,
I love you more.
They'll never last. And now to take you to one of the town's most exclusive parties, being jointly given by Mr. Hasler and the Union. We were told to dress for the occasion.
Attention, step back more. Quiet, quiet.
Now, Max,
Yes, MH.
I just want to say one word. Fellow Sleep-Tighters, this demonstration of harmony
MH.
in our own factory hit something deep inside of me. And I know this party of yours is going to be a great success because it stems from a genuine, sleep-tight spirit of solidarity.
We all can say okay to that, MH. So, on to our little tribute to sleep-tight pajamas. And now, the Sleep-Tight Fashion Parade. Wear sleep-tight at all social functions.
Dresses are fine, but sleep tight's divine.
Sleep-tight has everything. Grace, style, comfort.
I'm Grayce.
I'm Style.
I'm Comfort.
Wear sleep-tight for a happy family life.
Now I trust her night and day.
That's true love, the sleep-tight way.
And another point, sleep-tight is economical.
Married life is lots of fun.
Two can sleep as cheap as one.
Pajama Game is the game we're in, and we're proud to be in the Pajama Game. We love it, we can hardly wait to wake and get to work at it. Nothing's quite the same as the Pajama